Oh, this is an interesting Rivals of Ixalan reprint of a Tolarian Academy that you can pitch to Force of Will. That's interesting. That might even be Legacy, or that might even be a Vintage playable. That's the place where it would be the most playable, actually. Welcome in, much love. Trav here, taking a look at the new set, seeing how it applies to the new formats as I prepare for upcoming tournaments that I want to smash in my quest to becoming Gold Pro, maintaining Gold Pro, or maybe even leveling up to Platinum, try to top 8 some Pro Tours and stuff like that. So, appreciate you, welcome in, reviewing some cards, going over every card. Well, not every card from Rivals. Again, you know, I like the unsets and the iconic masters and stuff like that, but as a competitive player, I'm not that inspired to necessarily make reviews of the cards, although I'll look at some of the I may look at some of the things, because with my time now, I'm hustling hard, and I'm going to go back to daily content in November, December, so I'm going to have a daily video for you guys. It won't be daily necessarily as I travel and as I go back to do charitable farm work in Hawaii next February, March, which I'm really excited for. But until then, I'm hustling very hard on Magic and trying to make as much content and help you guys as much as possible. So appreciate you and thank you. So this card, 4 mana, whenever one or more creatures you control deals damage to a player, create 1 treasure, and then at the beginning of your end step, if you control 5 or more, you flip it into Vault of Catlicon, Tolarian Academy. Basically taps for blue for each artifact you control. It is interesting, but there are some issues. One is, I was thinking if you hit someone with 5 creatures, you make 5 treasures. That's not the case, you only make 1. So your deck needs to be kind of chock full of treasures and artifacts to begin with, otherwise this thing is not going to flip for you. So standard, it's possible. I would say this is a junk rare for most things. It's a junk rare for limited. Just so poor to, you know, make a couple treasures here and there, and then once you flip it, what are you even going to do with the mana? You already have the mana from the treasures. Modern as well. It's possible. I think it's worth brewing around. Modern, yeah, I mean, the best Mox Opal deck is Affinity. Let's be real on that. So this isn't too useful there, but although it's going to make some nice brews, I'm not really the guy to do it anymore, but maybe Saffron Oliver, Rogue Deck Builder, or someone else can entertain you with that. Standard as well, like, you know, I don't see it, but I do see some fun to be had with Prophetic Prisms and Renegade Maps and Contraband Kingpins and maybe Hidden Stockpile or some Puzzle Knots, and you flip this thing and cast Metalwork Claw. I'm not sure what you're doing with the mana, so poll to the audience, what are you doing with the mana? Interesting thing about this card is that it's most playable in Vintage of all things. So if you have a Vintage list, well, I mean, I don't know, it's not very conducive to turn 1 win because it flips at end of turn, but being able to pitch to Force seems like a big deal, actually. So I don't know, maybe it's okay. What do you think? Announcements. Same announcements. I'll let you guys know that the Magic Life, my book, really happy about this. Really happy with how it looks and how it reads and the reviews coming in. Super excited. If you got it on Amazon and haven't left a verified review, that'd be really helpful. Do it. If you haven't got it and you want it on ebook, that's now available. There'll be a link to that somewhere down below. It'll get emailed to you. It takes, depending, 1 to 2 hours to read, and a good adventure story, and get to know me a little bit better, and hope it inspires you. Also, for those of you who have been wanting to sign up for the mastermind, but it's just a little too much, then for the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday thing, I'm thinking, what can I do? What can I make an offer? You'll have to reapply if you want to do it, but we are reducing the initiation. The monthly will be the same, and it's not necessarily cheap, but you get a lot of help. And if you're a serious tournament player, it is a good decision, I can say that. It's not guarantee free ticket to win, but will be worth your time and investment. So let me know what you think. What do you think about this card? Do you have any cool deck lists or ideas for how to make use of it? Appreciate you. Much love, and speak with you soon. Peace.